Hello everyone, welcome back to Megaman Legends 2. Last time we had a huge amount of plot dumped onto us. And what does Data have to say about it? Well, actually no, she didn't, but that's where we go. I've been waiting to see this every night. You know, everything costs money. He said so quickly. I've noticed. That's kind of why I had cheat for a while. Yeah, I've pretty much done all that already. Uh-oh. I don't like the way this is going. Okay. Yeah, about you, little monkey. No, you set us on fire. But yeah, you can be an asshole to roll, and if you are, you have to apologize to her. And the price of your equipment will jump up in the dev room. After all that's happened, what does her diary say? Let's see, the third key? Oh yeah. I guess neither girl likes the other. Yep. Not quite. Bad feeling it was. Alright, and the last key? Hey, they helped us out too. Oh, you're actually excited? After... I don't think you're too excited now. Anyway. Let's see what's in Barrel's room. Because, remember, he did have his own diary. And it's quite relevant now. Not that. This. Yep. Okay. That's the same thing. Yeah, this is all before the start of the game. Definitely. Yeah, but well, we found them now. Or is it in here? Ah, here it is. I think. Yep, that's it. I know. Yeah, that's the ruins we went into. Diamond, like the one we found on Forbidden Island. Yeah, that's right. Us. So, he's an illegitimate grandson that he adopted. Along with Data. Now, what is Data? And just what exactly is Megaman now? Well, before we talk about that, let's talk to Roll. Because we're actually going to switch up to our special weapon. Yeah, it's a Crusher I wanted. The second and last one I'm going to be showing off in this LP. But we have more story to get out of the way before we actually take care of that. Well, you know. Where Carbon Island is, and I'm going the wrong way. Just a little more. There we go. Be in front of base where Glide was.
Well, here we are. Megaman, be careful. Please?
I will.
Good job at animating the lips there. What is this? Remember this thing we found in the ground? Well, it's floating now. This must be that shuttle pod. Hello. Yeah, we're getting a look at you. As ready as we're gonna be.
What was that girl's name again? Roll?
Huh? Yeah.
She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you. How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
I haven't heard this music in a while, since we first went to Forbidden Island. Okay. That's right. Oh yeah, that's Gat's talking. I always get his names mixed up. But of course we can't do that. Oh well. Defense area. Meaning we have to fight our way through. Luckily it's right before the elevator too. Yep, in other words, our usual map. Yeah, good luck with that. Hey, and Data found his way here. Yeah, there's something in this room. That's what I'm looking for. The green eye. That's the second item we need to create the most powerful weapon in the game. But we're not going to do that until the later thing. Now I got some questions for you. What is this place? Perfect world. Ancients, like the people who we thought were going to help us. Sounds simple enough. Alright. So we're like a cop. Nope. Only that one memory. Yeah, Matilda. Uh-oh. That was your fault. Will she remember anything you've done? Yeah, I didn't see you'd come along. Thought you were on... Yep, Terra's our planet. Well, you made it. Now tell me something. Well, that's gonna take a while. Tell me you have to pass. Whoever that master was. Yep, you know who doesn't have a body. That's right. Because Sarah's still trying to take us down. Oh well. Well, she's back now. So that's how that happened. Almost totally destroyed. So pretty much a new game plus on life. With no memory. So that's what you were talking about at the end of the first game. Oh well. Okay, I've been wanting to say this since the cutscenes in the last part. Is that? No, that's not another chest. Let's see. First, let me make sure I get the right elevator. That's the defense area. There's a huge amount of story to talk about.
Alright, I'll spot for you, Megaman. I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
Yep, she's pretty much taking the place of Roll now. So you don't have to worry about her. Why can't I lock up? There we go. Yeah, these guys, you have to, like, take out his hands. Because he'll throw them at you, and then you can take them out. Anyway. So there's a lot of questions as to what the Master System is and what Megaman is. What answer that, you have to get back into the Megaman
The thinner
timeline.
in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it.
So we can't do this yet. Because, yeah, like I said, the Megaman timeline, which barely existed at this point.
The gravity field. The relative gravity on the other side of the entrance is heavier. You should remember all this, Megaman.
Slow down when I used the crusher there. See? That's a powerful weapon right there. Pretty much you're messing with gravity a lot in this area, in this zone. When this game was made, you only had the original series and the X series. And it was confirmed that the first X being that X series is dropped out at least 100 years after the end of the original Mega Man with Dr. Wily. Now remember what Dr. Light's wish was, that he wanted humans to have a coexisting peace with robots. And I hate these things so much. As you can see, that didn't really happen. And then he made X, the robot that could think like a human and feel like a human. And then Dr. Kane found him and made the Reploids off that technology. Of course, there was still struggles between humans and robots, but progress was being made to bridge the gap between the two. Now, fast forward through several wars and such, they keep changing and developing. This is important too. Data download. It's actually information about the area we in. Oh yeah, those yellow lines we went to.
If you lower the relative gravity, you'll be able to jump higher than normal. If you increase the gravity, your jumping ability will be proportionately decreased. But you already knew that, didn't you?
I do now.
You can also use that control panel to download information about Elysium.
Already did that. We want to increase. Now fast forward to Mega Man ZX, which was made well after the Legends games. Note that humans and Reploids were pretty much indistinguishable from each other. Reploids had organic parts and humans could have mechanical parts. Essentially, they're almost one and the same. Which brings us here to the future. Notice how everybody, from robot to human, well, Carbon, let's see, yeah, that's higher gravity now, can have organic and mechanical parts. Essentially, they really have become one. For better or worse. Now, all these Omega parts we're getting, and that's any. Here's more information. We'll bring something to its maximum. Whatever you say about that. Oh yeah, that's us. Whoops. Now to get out, we have to decrease gravity. If I can jump up the right hole. Why do I have a trouble jumping up holes in this game? Seriously. There we go. Is there another door in here? No, I didn't think so. That was just the control panel. Now, I think we want to change gravity again. Let's see. If it's locked, that means we have to decrease it. Let's see. Yeah, we only have one exit we can go to now. Oh, it's heavier here. There we go. But eventually what happened is that some kind of catastrophe ruined the Earth, where it was inhabitable. So what happened is that the humans took shelter on Elysium. This is a giant space colony. That kind of looks like a moon. Some say it is the moon, but in the Master's flashback we had, we saw there was a moon in Terra's sky. Terra, which in Japanese version is called Earth. Oh no, that thing. I want to double back that in that room first. Oh, I guess we can't go forward anymore. There's only 3 items. Well, actually 4 that we're getting here. So that's not too bad. Of course, from that distance, it could have looked like a moon. There'd be no way of telling the difference. Either we have another guy here, or that's another gate. No, it's another guy. Weird thing is, it don't let you lock on until he goes into his attack mode. That's what I have the Crusher for. Using a lot of energy, but it's worth it. So eventually, they had a perfect society. But eventually, humans eventually started dying out. And so they created the Master System, which its only purpose was to serve the humans and to protect them. But some of the robots would become aberrant. So you have your purifier robots, like Megaman. Yeah, we have to lower the gravity for that, to get rid of them. Essentially, it's like the Maverick Hunters in the Megaman X series. Circling all the hell around. I'm not going to be too worried if I miss anything, because it's all Omega weapon items. But this is a pretty damn good buster setup as well. Ah, I remember you. No. Kicking down. What does this say? Talk to me? Actually, no. I want to look around there more. Let's see. We have a door coming up. We have a few around here. Oh, this thing. Some of these rooms are actually trapped where you can only fight your way out. These guys aren't too tough, but the one that's shooting bubbles is a problem. So apparently I got them both stuck in that crusher attack. Well, let's get them one more time. Double KO. Come on, weapon energy. Just got it. Yeah, see, this isn't... No, it's not an empty room. There wasn't another exit. Alright. Is this another panel? Oh, nice. That's just what I wanted. What else do you have to say? Pretty much most of the resources go into carbon genocide. And... increase again? So let's see where our next item is. It's where we came from. All the way over here. There we go. We gotta go south in the next room. Now about the Carbons. They were basically copies of people. Created to be like humans. But they weren't entirely human. That's what we understand. But they could reproduce. But they were like the human Reploid hybrids. They were entirely biological, but also mechanical. And you can see that with characters like Bola, Claymore, and Teasel. Were clearly robotic, but also very human in nature. So that kind of fulfills Dr. Light's dream. And we have to change it to lesser gravity. Too bad he never lived to see that day. I'm gonna cut this part for you. Okay, like I was saying about Dr. Light's dream, pretty much humans and robots have become one and the same. And the Master... How do we get in here? I don't remember. Oh, that's how. Said he made modifications to the humans. To where they were not the humans but the Carbons. To keep them from acting like they did. More of this. Reaverbot. That's me. Yep, pretty much. They have to take me out. So I think that's the last item on the floor. Now I just have to get one more in the next part of Elysium. And noticing is that in the Japanese versions of these games, Elysium is called Heaven. And I don't think it's a coincidence it's called this, because it was a utopia. But eventually the Master saw the flaws in the system that he helped create. Mainly that all the robots were pretty much nothing more than servants. And that's what geeks and gats are. They exist only to serve their respective mother unit. And Sarah's has already been destroyed, thanks to us. Yeah, you thought it was going to be different music. Nope, it's more the same. Now let's see. Where is that item? Oh, there's two of them over that way. So that'll be the last direction we go. Instead, let's go this way. Oh, I remember you. Taking you out now. I'm not going in there. I could probably avoid damage if I use the asbestos shoes. But I'm not gonna bother. Alright, there's one way out then. Both those items should be near us. Alright, these guys are annoying. Because they're the fire guys. And those with the mouths will just keep spitting them out. Where they're keeping a supply of them, I have no idea. Because it doesn't look like it's attached to the wall. Let's get rid of you before you can become a problem. Especially you. I said you too. Now in Megaman X5, in the ending, X decides to create a new world called, you guessed it, that looks like something I can break, Elysium, as a haven to keep Reploids and humans safe. Because in Mega Man Zero games, there's constant fighting between the Reploids and humans. Even Neo Arcadia was supposed to be a paradise, but them both ends up being ruined. So I guess the Reaverbots were not Reploids, but originally just robots created to serve them. But then they made the mother units, and some of the Purify models, like Mega Man Trigger here, to deal with that. Because the Master talked to him as a companion because he felt lonely, because he existed for 3,000 years in perfect health, but in a completely stale environment because it was entirely mechanical. No emotion at all. Which the Carbons had because they were basically clones of humans. And that's where the realization program comes in. Basically, like, Megaman Genocide in the first Legends. Right over here. Alright, Sniper Omega, maximum range. Is this a fake? Yeah, it is. Probably the last one we'll see. Okay, we have all the treasures we're looking for. Now we just have to make it to the exit. The bureaucratic models were created in order to prevent the Carbons from overpopulating. Sorry about that cough. So with that in place, they basically had a culture created. But then the ruins are pretty much what's left over from the previous society, including the beaver box, which are possibly reploids actually, that have pretty much become like animals the way they treat, since they pretty much attack anything that comes near them. And that's the way it became. So is that. So I think I missed a door already. Here it is. Let's quiet for a second. Alright. Is there another exit after all? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't see one. Oh great, now I'm lost. But really, everything I'm talking about is mere speculation. But eventually, the Master saw how they treated the Carbons as inhumane, because they were living things too, and they were kind of treated like less than even objects. And just a minute, I think I'm lost. Okay, I'm back in this room. Apparently I never saw this exit. So that's what there were multiple carbon reionization programs. The first is your local ones, designed for islands or small areas. That's basically like the one Juno did. They're only responsible for taking care of things. Basically their district. Then you have the main one that the mother system can overlook, which basically can do it on a planetary level. Essentially kill everybody and replace them. Because the library has the genetic records of every human that was around when the Master System was created. And I noticed something in here. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, basically to unlock that door you have to kill what's in this room. Look, it opened. So the Master Trigger ended up being his friend. And he's the one in charge of it all, so when he tells you to do something, he does it. Because the thing that he gave him in that cutscene was his genetic code. And that's what it meant that nobody can touch him, because they'd risk destroying what's left. Because they're only doing what they're programmed to do. I mean, Sarah and Yuna didn't understand what the maximum tension was either. Can we get in? Yes, we can. Wait. Wasn't I just near a chest in there? Where'd it go? Oh, that's the sound I heard. I thought it was another Beaverbot. Zenny? I didn't know that was there. What's more about this? Medical lab. In other words, they can't be used. Yeah, I doubt she's gonna do anything about that now. In other words, if we kick their ass, they ain't coming back. Well, most of them. Here we are, we're jumping in the holes again. I don't know why, but I can never... Well, for one thing, I wasn't even jumping at the hole. And I barely missed that one. Okay, let me fix the camera. Right around here. Nope, I was too late. Alright. I don't know why this game and jumping up holes is such a big problem. I never had this issue before. There. Now we can head back this way. Ah, there's the other island. We're not quite there yet. That's what I've been looking for. So yeah, no one understood what Trigger was doing, not even Yuna, who eventually did agree with him, and decided to follow the Master's final wish. The thing is, they need the genetic information of the Master and all the other humans to pretty much recreate the world.
Hey, you can use that refractor later.
Yeah, this is what she was talking about. The factor for the elevator. Now, is this the right way? This place is such a maze you can never be too sure. Let me check everything. Yep, I'm going the right way. Sorry if it's making you a little bit dizzy. Now this is dragging on, but it's kind of necessary just because how complex this topic is. Basically, everyone on Elysium thought Trigger, one that hunts average units, or like a maverick hunter, had become one himself. Because they didn't understand the emotions that the Master had. Mainly because they were entirely robotic in thought.
Looks like you've made it to the residential area. Does it bring back any memories?
So that's where Data comes in. His little monkey person. Yeah, the gate. Solid on one end, open on the other. This will transport you there. This is a big illusion because you got a sky and islands and ocean. But really it's an illusion because it's a big space colony. You know, in space that doesn't have that. And like Yuna said, this is the residential area. You know, where the humans lived. But there's no more of them anymore. Because the Master decided to die when he went to Terra. Well, Earth. And here we have it. The final buster part in the game. Accessory Pack Alpha. Now all that's left is to find a house we can go into. Which I believe is this one in the center? No, that's where we came from. It's a complex place, see? Get in there. And we're done with the Crusher. We won't be using that again. Yeah, this is where we came from, so we gotta go north. It's just such a cool effect. Just fading through the doorway. He just turns into light as he walks through it. And I took a wrong turn. But what they... Now remember that legend about the sky goddesses that you heard about on Forbidden Island? Well, they're basically saying that it really happened. And it's true, it did happen. The sky goddess being Sarah, because she watches over Elysium. And the goddess of Earth being Yuna, because she was watched over the mother unit watching over Terra. Now about that, remember that girl in pigtails that I called Black Miku? Oh no, there isn't a Black Miku box here. There's one more. I guess you're a security drone or something. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, which way did I come from? I can't remember. I'm gonna hope this is the right one. And this is taking me north? Okay, I had to turn that quiet off because that was my aunt calling. Anyway, this is not where we wanted to go after all. Yeah, none of that works. Into the hole we go. Why oh why did you have to respawn? Why did I kill that one? So Data, what Megaman did is he implanted all his memories on there so that neither mother unit could scan or alter that memory. Basically, encryption. But Juno recognized him, but having no knowledge of what happened.
That's the building where the Master lived. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't you?
But we're not going to the Master's house. We're going here. Bingo. Yes, we do. This is a shortcut back to Terra. Now we can just... Look how mossy it is and organic compared to everything else. Bit of a Mother 3 vibe. Yeah. So basically, Trigger was tasked with destroying the system by erasing everything around the library. Yep. Of course, Sarah, as we heard, and that's actually important, she is not at full power outside of Elysium. And you'll see why. Now, development room, because we have one last thing we can make. This two combined together creates the Shining Laser, the most powerful weapon in the game. Down over here. That doesn't get changed or that. But it's also the most expensive to upgrade. I mean, look how much we spent just to upgrade some of it. Range is up. Attack is up. Can we finish attack? Yep. Now to finish it doing energy to make it infinite, you need to nearly max out your Zenny. Remember, and that's minus 10%. If you're evil Mega Man, you have to have the maximum amount of Zenny to fill that out. But we're not going that far. That's all we need to do here. Now back to Elysium one more time. Hey Yep. No cutscene, we're just going. Oh, that creepy music again. So there's a huge air of mystery as to everything that happened. No, that's the defense zone, opposite end. I should have been paying attention. So yeah. Like I was trying to say a bit before, that black Miku with pigtails, that was Yuno's original body that she's put in stasis inside of. Why are you here? Get off. Inside of the dropship that they used on Forbidden Island. For some reason, Mega Man was still on Nino Island and Sarah and Gas were imprisoned on Forbidden Island. Hopefully to never awaken, but as you can see, that didn't happen. Can I check this out? Until Mega Man unwittingly set them free. More than halfway. We're almost there. Yeah, we fixed it. Charge me up. That's for sure. Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Anyway, we're saving the game, because that brought us all to this point, where Sarah wants to reinitialize the carbons once more, and take out Megaman Trigger to perpetuate the master system that destroys carbons. Unless we stop her from that cycle and destroy that system for good. But that'll be next time. Till then, I'm Jargus, and thanks for watching.